Welcome to Long Arm Wednesday. I'm Laura Lynn of the Mom and Pop Quilt Shop, and we're very happy to see you here today. We're working on a customer quilt. Her name is Kathy. It is a beautiful brown and tans tones with some creams and some beiges and so on and so forth. It's lovely. I love the material. It looks like a batik and a kind of a marble mixed together. A lovely tan backing with little tiny lighter tan, or sorry, darker tan dot on it, or like a little print. It's very minimal. It's absolutely gorgeous. So it is, like I said, 98 long and 63 wide. It's absolutely gorgeous stitch quilt, and we're going to put a nice gorgeous stitch out on it. So I've chosen a feather and swirl. It's got 2 rows of feather and swirl at the top because not all of it looks like this. The top looks like this. So I put 2 rows, 1 row right here and then another row right here to here of this feather and swirl stitch out. And then now as I work my way down the dark sides, I'm keeping the feather and swirl stitch out on the side, but I'm going to do something different come the center. Okay, so let's continue this. While this busy. It's a beautiful project. I love all the colors, the way the batik goes. And it's a simple little block when you think about it. It's just cut on the angle, or it's sewn on the angle. And then it's put together like that, and it just forms this really kind of, pinwheel extra. And maybe this was all the extra fabric left over, so she decided to build it up this way. It's gorgeous. I really like it. And then even on the border, like the very end border here, it's just like little strips of fabric here too. Chose a yellow whisper thread to make a pop, especially on the brown parts. It's my choice when it comes to her quilt. She says do whatever I want. She loves whatever I do. So, and I just want to make sure when she comes here, her quilts are a bit different, like everybody, and I want just to make them the best that I can. Lovely. This won't take too long to stitch out. And then what I have going on here is it's like a goose feather. It's actually one continuous feather, just keeps going and going. It works its way back and forth. And I'm putting it in the spot of about 49 inches. So I'll have to set this out as an edge to edge as I make the progress for it to the next step. You see how pretty that backing is with that little tone on little tiny tone of the cream or tan or beige, however you want to call it. I really like this stitch out. It adds a lot of movement to a quilt. It adds a lot of little whimsy to it with the little curls at the end. It's one of my favorites. I've used it on several quilts. I don't think there's a stitch out I don't like. Well, the puzzle one. I don't like the puzzle one. Puzzle one doesn't line up. It's very frustrating. Beautiful. Now this could totally be done in a scrappy project. I could see this being done in Christmas colors, really any season, any reason for the season really, and being just a beautiful, beautiful project to represent. Right, and it just kind of cross hatches its way all the way across the quilt top. Love that little swirl. Love the little swirl. So pretty. And most of these quilts are for her. There was a note attached to it when she dropped it off that said her machine broke, so I had to fix part of the backing for it to go on the long arm. So I didn't mind that at all. So, I don't mind at all. Yeah, it's looking lovely. A couple more swirls, a couple little feathers. And then we can start setting it up for the edge to edge part in this section here. I just thought it would be a little bit different, kind of surround it with the swirls and the feathers, just because it was like sitting down, either whether way it hung this way or that way, it really wouldn't matter. You could just like a light combination of movement throughout the project. All right, so that is the end. You can see how I said it was very nicely pieced on the border there, all the way up to where the binding's going to go. Makes me wonder what kind of or color of binding would go really well with this project. Okay, give a little snip. All right, so we are done that. So we're going to hit continue. So Walt knows, okay, yeah, we know we're done for that bit. And now I'm going to go over to the software here. And I'm going to hit my goose down stitch out pattern, and I'm going to go edge to edge because I want it to go edge to edge in this quilt section right here. Okay, so I'm going to go up to the top, come in just a little bit because maybe you can't see where the laser light sits, but I'm putting the laser light in 1/4 inch this way and 1/4 inch that way. So I don't get any of my stitch outs going past my little border I've kind of preset for it. You know what I mean? Just kind of coming in. So it's going to sit nice and pretty. Okay, about there. And then I put in, enter the quilt length on setup tab. So I'm going to put 49 because I have it had about 50 inches for the section to play in. I thought that would be kind of nice to do. So we could do 3 rows. I think that'll look quite nice. Let's take this and we're just gonna cycle through the handles because one little corner here looks like it could come down just a smidge and move over. There we go. I love that you can manipulate. All right, I'm happy with this. Make sure it does say the 49 inches and I haven't put some other magical number in there and it's gonna mess everything up. So I go yes to start quilting. It's gonna come up here about midway and start its beautiful feathers. Oh, Sophie's kind of huffing and fluffing in her dream or something. I think it's just going to look so beautiful once it's all together with the combination of just the strictly feather stitch out here called the goose down, and then this combination of that swirl and feather. So it's going to start its way here, it's going to come all the way up, go all the way across, and as it goes, it just keeps bouncing back, and then it's actually going to end up all the way over on this side here. And it's going to come back and do down here first, and then backtrack over there. It's quite pretty, and then this lovely little depth of texture that you're getting on the backing. So pretty. I love it. I love seeing all the artwork that comes into the shop and how it inspires me to use my own fabric in a different way and coming and you know, just being inspired by these beautiful projects that come here. Beautiful quilt tops. And backing too. Like, there's lots of piece backings that are just as stunning as the front. So pretty. And that'll work its way around. Probably take maybe, I don't know, maybe 20, 25 minutes to get that section done, and then the next and the next, because it has to work way over there, and then like I said, back here and then back again. It's going to be beautiful. Lovely. Beautiful project. Does anybody know the name of this block? If you do, leave it in the comments below. It's quite pretty. It looks like it's about equal portions of both fabrics on that little strip. And I'd say that was probably a 2.5 as well. I'd say that was a 2.5 inch strip. Totally see this in Scrappy with like a white or a gray or even tan, you know, some sort of a light light backing with all the dark colors like this one, or even vice versa. Pretty, very pretty. And you see how it came close to the seam there, but didn't go past it. Absolutely stunning. Okay, we're going to leave you with Walt stitching out a little bit, and we appreciate every single one of you. Thank you very, very much. Please watch to the end of the video. It is greatly appreciated through the YouTube algorithms. And don't forget to like, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do so below. And don't forget to hit the notification bell. YouTube has kind of reset some things as well. So we think some people have been missing our videos, and that's probably one thing. They just need to reset the alarm, or the bell. Thank you, everybody. Big hugs to you. Have a fantastic day, and we'll see you really soon. Take care.